sir. Yeah. Oh, we alive.
Live now. Nah, I'm joking, man. What is going on, y'all? So, me and Regal are here to talk about some new MCU news that broke out today. It was kind of circulating all over the internet, and I thought it would be a great time for me and Regal to get back together, start the podcast shit up, and kind of talk about the news that came out today. Reeves, how you been, bro? Everything good?
I'm good. Everything is good. Everything is everything, baby.
Talk to the people. He
Yeah.
says the people's way.
It's the people's way.
It's a lot of people.
He said,
No, but
I created that's before I created the iPad.
Steve Jobs. Steve Jobs. No, but yeah, man. So obviously, bro, we got some big ass news today for the MCU. For those that don't know, MCU is Marvel Cinematic Universe, the long-standing Marvel franchise that's been going on for the last like 15 some crazy shit,
Yeah.
bunch of years, spanning from like Iron Man all the way up to fucking Werewolf by Night,
right.
Loki, that's kind of like where we're at with the shit right now. But yeah, man, we got some new interesting reports today. So you want to start off with Kang? You want to start off with that?
Yeah, we could definitely start off with that. Yeah.
Yeah. So as we know, what's going on the internet and shit like that. So there were like reports, it was a bunch of allegedlys and a bunch of miscommunication, it seems like. But there was some some off-screen drama, as I like to say. You know how like with the basketball players, they say off-court issues and shit like that. So I'm gonna treat this the same way. So Jonathan Majors obviously earlier this year, or maybe last year, he had some off-screen drama basically where he got into an issue with a woman, I believe. There was like alleged allegations of like abuse or some shit like that. Yeah. But basically, what usually happens to popular actors and shit like that after they come out. It seems like we're never really gonna know exactly what happened, but
never do.
It also seems like Jonathan Majors may not have been guilty as to everything he was accused of. Yeah, exactly. So, but sometimes the fact that there was drama in the first place is enough for a big company like Marvel to like just be like, let us back off. You know what I mean? So, with that being said, right, we woke up today on this. What's today? Today is Wednesday. On this Wednesday morning, Wednesday afternoon. The day after Halloween, November 1st. It says here that Marvel has been kind of toying with the idea of replacing Jonathan Majors Kang with Doctor Doom, and obviously not replacing him, but like kind of replacing the role that the villain is playing in the multiverse saga and shit like that. So yeah, it's kind of wild, to think about how much of Kang that we've already seen and shit like that. We got Loki with He Who Remains. We got Ant-Man Quantumania with that version of Kang, and then we also got Victor Tomley with Loki season 2. You know what I mean? So it's kind of wild thinking that Marvel was ready to like call it quits. It seems now that they may have like changed their minds, possibly. But Reeves, how you feel about the whole situation? Do you think that would be like the smart thing to do when it comes to like replacing Kang and shit like that? How you feeling that?
I will say I'm not finished with Loki, so I haven't seen the Victor Timely yet. I will soon. But I think to just
bro.
Yes, sir.
Sorry to cut you off. You still haven't seen it.
Nah, yeah, I'm gonna watch it today though. I'm gonna watch it today during the over.
Go on.
I feel like number one, I feel like they were postponing doing whatever they like their thoughts on the basically like the whole situation, and I feel like they were holding off because of we literally recently, and I'm sure it was going on for years, we had that whole Johnny Depp situation.
Oh shit, yeah, with Amber Turd.
Absolutely. So and he wasn't guilty or whatever the case is, and that kind of basically ruined his whole life, his career. So
he countersued her for like defamation or something.
Right,
like that,
defamation.
She
yeah,
ruined
absolutely.
so much money for him.
Yeah.
I think Amber Heard kind of ruined fucking Pirates of the Caribbean, right?
Yeah.
That motherfucker.
And then it also ruins the possibility of a return from Johnny Depp to because of the mistreat. Like he would feel like he was mistreated. So
Right, so he might not even want to work with some of these companies that are
right.
willing to like apologize. Like even if they do apologize, it might not be enough at this point.
At this point, absolutely. So it's like, I feel like that's why they was holding off. But I feel like to just come in the middle of like his, you know, his I guess like him blowing up in the MCU.
Like his rise, basically.
Yeah, his rise. I feel like to
with
just
like Creed.
yeah, like come
everything.
on, man.
I'm not gonna lie, like the last 4 to 5 years, it seems like Jonathan Majors was in some of the most important projects. Especially what was that show on HBO? Lovecraft County.
Yes, Lovecraft County. He came out with a movie with Idris Elba, and there was a couple of people in there. The guy from Atlanta, he's also blowing up as well. Stanfield, the guy who's in that new Star Wars, his own new Star Wars standalone, and it's called The Harder They Fall. It was an amazing Western movie, and like, come on, man, like to just come in the middle of the whole thing and just change it now. Like, where's the story? And I get it, Fantastic Four. We know Fantastic Four is coming, but like, we want to finish the story. We want to. I would love to like, come on, man. I want to know where's this going. Like, what was his role?
Especially not even to cut you off, but especially like season 2 of Loki, it's like they left us on such a cliffhanger right now that we're panicking, and it seems like they may have started moving in the direction of not focusing on Kang as much. So kind of sucks, bro. Kind of sucks. I'm hoping that maybe that was just for now, and that they do double back and reinsert him.
Right. Absolutely.
But I think he was one of the best villains to date so far. I'm not gonna hold you.
Bro, the anticipation is there, man. I'm just wondering why. Like, it's been his whole situation has been postponed every turning corner, bro. Literally, It was October, then it changed. Now it's November. They have news that, and I've been trying to like stay on top of, like, especially with this, because I want to know where this is going. I'm not gonna lie, you've been on it. I feel like you've been a reporter, right at the fucking front of the. You be in front of the courthouse, like, sir, can I get a word? Can I get a word, sir? Can I get right, because he was. They had body camera. Like the body camera recorded the police telling the accuser, to lie, or because they knew he was a star, or they have newfound, I guess, like that. They were hiding evidence, or that not hiding it, but like put it under everything. So it was like last seen a video where he was passing by. He passed by after the alleged attack, and she was perfectly fine standing outside with people. So it's like, come on, you know what I mean? But I'm not judge, jury, execution. I'm none of that. And
please don't be the executioner. Don't be out there executing shit, bro.
King. I'll be the new king.
Yeah. No, but man. So I just be wondering, like, how much of this is actually the situation that happened with Jonathan Majors, and how much of this is actually Marvel fucking up themselves and making a bunch of whack shit this saga. Like Secret Invasion, bro. The wackest shit I've ever seen in my life. Like, Peacemaker with Secret Invasion times 10. Like, if you really want to watch a real Secret Invasion show, go watch Peacemaker. It's funnier, better writing, better action sequences. Overall quality is just better.
That show was voted.
And that's saying something because it's tied to the DCU, which is, we know they've been going through their own like restructuring and shit like that. So, oh man, I don't fucking know, bro. But for them to pivot to Doctor Doom, who can you see playing Doctor Doom? Like, who would you want?
Doctor Doom?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Doctor motherfucking Doom, bro.
I don't know. I know we need somebody, not crazy intelligent, because I know he's smart, but he's not. Is he as smart as Reed Richards? I don't think so.
Yeah, he's up there, bro.
He's up there.
Nah, Doom is up. Yeah, Doom is up there.
So
Doom is up there.
But
he's like a top 3 brain in the world. He's like one. He's always in the debate for like top minds in the world.
Minds, okay. So
yeah,
I don't know, man. Do we get somebody older? Is he gonna be there for a while?
I'm thinking age range. Like, do we go like 40s? Do we go 20s,
20s,
30s?
right?
Do we
Yeah.
go like older ruler?
Do
I don't really know, bro. I always wanted Cillian Murphy as Doctor Doom. Homie to play. Was it 28
yes.
Days
Now
Later?
you don't even have to. You
The
don't
nigga
even.
that played, yeah,
Oppenheimer.
the nigga that plays Scarecrow. Yeah, Oppenheimer. Yeah.
Right.
You know, so that's my man. You know, that's my choice for Doctor Doom and shit
That
like
would be a
you
fire.
know, Doom is like, you got to make sure that the casting with Doom is right, especially if you want to pivot and just bring him in now to like introduce him before all the new Avengers movies coming out and shit. Like you gotta make sure that casting is on point and shit. But yeah, man, it sucks, man, because Jonathan Majors, like I said earlier, he's been one of the best villains in the MCU. He's been one of the bright points of the multiversal saga. So it sucks to see that like off-screen drama is like
affecting this.
Shit,
like,
you know?
come on, man. Like, and it's crazy because you could, and nothing is it's innocent until proven guilty, right? So
that's what they say, bro.
But so you saying that you can't? I get it. I understand you don't know where it's going, but continue until you're not, because you're not doing anything. It's just like, I don't know, man. Like, you see, they should see the news that's going on, and I don't know. And I've heard, and don't get me wrong, I've heard that there were other incidents where maybe he was aggressive or something like that, but once again, we don't know.
Like a pattern.
Yeah,
like a history type.
But once again, we're not. It's not 100%. I'm not saying that somebody's as an. I'm not saying.
I'm not gonna lie. That also comes with the fame. Like, the more popular you get, even though you may not see yourself as a role model, you have to understand that you represent, you know, for all intents and purposes, let's keep it real, you represent these white folks with money. They're not about to have you playing with their money or being involved in any situations. And it's just like, if you making money, bro, and you one of them people that you in Hollywood, and you have to make sure that you're not around no women, no old friends. Nothing is going to get you into like any fucking beef, because look, man, now you about to force Dr. Doom to get rushed into the MCU and shit, bro. Like you got like, even if he is innocent, you know what I mean? Us being black on top of everything, and like understanding that like the way this shit is set up is like, it's not set up for us. So you can't, and not even to sound like that guy Reeves, was it a white woman?
Yeah.
Come on. The writing is on the wall. I don't even want to speak about the situation.
And the crazy thing is, if you look at it, right immediately after this, he's dating Megan Good. So it's like, was she jealous? Was it something like that? You know what I mean? Like, that comes into play.
Yeah. I didn't even think about that. I'm not gonna lie. You really at the.
Man. I want him to. I want this shit to continue. Like, his shit did not. And even if not MCU, like, I watched the
outside of Marvel.
Right, man.
Outside of Marvel.
I see it. Yeah. I saw it. I saw it. I was like,
he's one of them people that like his acting speaks for itself. Like the Marvel shit doesn't, like, you know how some people say like Marvel movies like aren't really like real movies and shit. Like he already proved that acting wise he's that nigga. Like, you know, so yeah, man. It just comes down to like what, not even a what, but like to who you surround yourself with and shit like that. Especially always. when you're at like the peak of your fame and like that height, you got to make sure like there's always people looking to fuck your shit up, you know, topple you, take you down, and yeah, man, it sucks, bro. I love Kang. You know, Kang is one of them villains from Marvel.
Yeah, man.
You know, he's just one of them.
They got action figures of you, dude. Like, they can't take that down, exactly. Bro. Like, you have an action figure.
You gotta be easy. You know, with great power
comes great responsibility, bro. Always. Exactly. Right.
But let's move on to some more brighter news. You know, I don't want to sound like we just got on and talk about shit like that. Reek, can you bring up the next picture? Picture the Vengeansleys.
So right here.
Bring that up right there. That's up on the screen right there.
Yes, sir.
Alright, y'all. So look at this, right? So another report that also came out. We got two more reports, to be honest. We really want to get technical. And this is all coming from Variety. If you guys ever want to wonder where Between Villains is getting like this news from and shit like that, we're always gonna like let you guys know where we're getting our source information from. So all of these reports are from Variety. Variety has insiders in Marvel and shit like that that are, you know, making these claims. But next piece of news, it says here that Marvel Studios is looking to spice shit up, you know, add a little graba into the to the multiversal blunt, you know, to make shit a little bit better. They're thinking about dropping a new Avengers movie, but bringing back the original cast. So, you know, that includes Iron Man, who's dead, Black Widow, who's dead, Captain America, Hulk,
Who's dead?
Hawkeye, Thor, yeah, you know, so it's just a lot of shit that came out today as far as like news goes. But I think this is the most interesting because I feel like this is a response to the low reception at Marvel the last couple of years, and I think like, you know, they want to reiterate that they are peak entertainment, and it's like, all right, how do we make a statement in this saga? You know, how do we make this saga fire? You know, how do we really tap into the multiversal shit? Well, let's make an Avengers movie that's starring the original 6 Avengers. You know what I mean? Robert Downey, you know what I mean? So on and so forth. But let's have it be a different universe to really put our stamp on the multiversal shit. Because outside of Loki, and you know, Doctor Strange, hasn't really felt like a multiversal saga too much. You know what I mean? We had Spider-Man, Doctor Strange, Loki, those 3 properties kind of, but like She-Hulk, Secret Invasion, like there was a bunch of properties that did come out that didn't really
show us there was a different
on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So there's that, and then yeah, man. So Reeves, how do you feel about them potentially bringing back the original Avengers cast for either a multiversal movie, maybe a prequel movie that happened before Civil War when they broke up? What you think?
I think that would be fire, bro. I think it would be fire to try to put your stamp on, you know, like basically try to lock down this multiversal, help everybody understand, because like you said, there isn't a lot that shows us that there is a multiverse out there. Like you didn't, you know, besides either you said something about it, you know what I mean, like in Into the Spider-Verse, where which they said it's not, but where he said that whole Doctor Strange and Peter Parker Earth 9999 whatever part,
Right.
but
And I think that was more like a
different.
I think that was just more like an Easter egg too. Like I don't think that was a direct, like, you know what I mean?
Right.
Crossover. We go. Get out of. Get your ass out of. Nah, but fucking yeah, bro. So you're leaning more with it's a multiversal project as opposed to it being a prequel. You think it's gonna be like a different universe?
If they do a different universe, it'd be nice. A prequel to show us what transpired after everything. It'd definitely be fire as well. Like definitely give more depth into, you know, what they were doing outside of everything else. You know what I mean? You know, we kind of know what Tony Stark was doing. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because we had those 3 Iron Man movies and stuff like that. We kind of know, you guys touched up on it. And in those certain, like Thor Ragnarok, of course, we know what, you know, but it would be nice to get that kind of like closure, I guess.
Like one final mission.
Yeah, absolutely. Right. To literally.
You know, like I hope people out there don't think that the Avengers only went on like the missions in the movies.
Right.
Like there was like the way that they built the universe, there's supposed to be a bunch of shit that they have done as a team that we haven't even seen. You know what I mean? That just happened. You know what I mean? Like but we just happen to see the movies that we saw, obviously, because movies. But yeah, man, I think there's like a bunch of shit that they could do with it. I would like to see a prequel movie just to like kind of continue to build out that OG Avengers legacy without tarnishing it.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because the send off for Iron Man and shit, that shit is chef's kiss. You know, that shit's perfect. But yeah, man, I think I would like to see prequel. I'm thinking like they could do a prequel and like start introducing a bunch of Marvel villains into the universe that maybe we haven't seen.
Right.
I would have liked to see maybe MODOK introduced this way.
Give him more. Yeah, definitely, because
we wasted it though, so we're not gonna get it now. Especially because remember MODOK was trapped off in the quantum realm. So Iron Man was already dead by the time he got back, so that wouldn't work.
Yeah.
But just using shit like that, like, you know, little prequel shit as a platform to introduce new heroes and villains and shit, I think that would be dope. But in all likelihood, it probably is a multiversal project and shit. So imagine they pull up with Tom Cruise instead of Robert Downey.
Show us, right.
Yeah, that would be fucking dope, man. But yeah, man, super excited to look out for that. I don't think there's any more news as far as if that goes, but I know they were also talking about shit like the only issues with that idea might be budget constraints because, you know, Robert Downey Jr. alone costs $1 billion to get, so that could be the issue, man. But
he takes box office, like that's his price tag of box office.
Yeah, man, absolutely. Okay, but and then
they'll make it back, dude. They'll make it back.
Let me see some. Hold on, villains. Bring that up, bro. So refresh your page. It should be there, right?
Right on the first we here, baby. We here.
Bring that up. Yeah. It says here that as we all know, right? Marvel kind of not jumped the gun, but they went out early and said that they were going to be making a Blade project. They went on to hire Mahershala Ali as Blade. You know what I mean? They wanted to kind of portray the reboot and shit like that. As you know, Wesley Snipes played Blade for 3 movies,
Sticky
all 5
Fingers as well.
Legendary. Yeah, exactly. Oh yeah, you said Sticky Fingers from the show.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. So they're actually the 2 people to portray Blade and shit like that. But yeah. So now we know that Mahershala Ali has been tapped to play Blade. He did show up somewhat at the end of Eternals. Kind of talked to Dane Whitman real quick, aka the Black Knight, and like we just kind of like heard his voice at the end of the movie, and then it kind of ends. But since then, right, they went on to announce that they're gonna be making that movie, and the movie has had a bunch of issues on set. So apparently, here's some of the bullshit. Right, so they had like directing issues. Apparently, they had budget issues, which this all sounds very weird for a Marvel movie because you almost never hear budget and directing issues. They even said that the early script of the movie had Blade as the 4th lead character in the movie. So they were basically gonna make a Blade movie that didn't even have Blade as the main character, which is fucking insane.
Yeah,
right? They probably would have had Elsa Bloodstone from Werewolf by Night and shit like that. Oh, wait, is there 3 people from Werewolf by Night that's like the main characters? He probably would have been behind them.
Wow.
Right? Because you had Swamp Thing, Elsa, and then you had Werewolf by Night.
Right.
So he probably would have been, you know, who knows? But yeah, it says according to a recent article from Variety, Ali almost left Marvel's Blade reboot over script issues. It says Kevin Feige announced the new Blade movie was in the works at San Diego Comic-Con 2019. However, progress has been stalled since then, as a number of writers and directors have been hired and then departed from the project. So basically, you know, a lot of turmoil on set, in and out, a lot of bullshit. Let's see what's going on. Yeah, man. Let me pull up one other article.
Yeah, I think that's kind of crazy because they
did.
How you
feel though, Reeks? How you feeling about? Fuck the article. How you feeling about the way that Marvel Studios is like, you know, treating Blade and
yeah, I think they
how do you think they should treat Blade? You know, shit like that.
I mean, come on. If I get it, they said that the other Blade movie, I don't know about the show, but I definitely know Wesley Snipes' movie was tied into the MCU. That he said that all those movies are canon, or right, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
I feel like, bro, you said it was coming out. You know what I mean? I feel like you said it was coming out before a lot of these shows that came out as well. It was like, so like, where's the issue? I get like you have issues with writers, directors, and stuff like that, or you know, etc. But like, it shouldn't be hard to you have. You know what I mean? They should have a backup person, because to have like and then to take a movie, make it about a person, and then him not be the main character of the movie would be insane.
Disrespectful.
Yeah, that's
especially
insane,
for the
bro.
level, especially for his level of acting.
Right, like,
you gotta treat him like royalty, bro, because he's probably the best actor you have in MCU. If we're being honest. Him, Jonathan Majors, obviously, people like that. So yeah, I'm also looking up another article here. It says that this is the 6th time that the movie is getting written.
That's insane.
So the 6th rewrite
That's insane.
would make perfect sense to somebody as to why Mahershala Ali would be like, yeah, exactly.
Here,
like y'all fucking wasting my time, bro. Fuck out of here. So it says that Nick, they're undergoing, the 6th rewrite, and Nick Pizzolatto, who was attached to be the writer for the movie, has been fired, and they are bringing in Michael Green. So Michael Green helped write Logan.
Fire.
And as we know, Logan was a fucking perfect movie, 10 out of 10. One of the greatest. If you disagree, I'll find you and
beat the shit out
of you. Fucking Berserker Barrage. Exactly, beat the shit out of you. So, beat the shit out of you. No, yeah, man. So, as you know, Logan was like well written and shit. So, if they come through with that level of writing to a potential Blade movie, I think we lit.
Right, bro. Absolutely. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I'll
yeah, talk your shit.
Just figure out what the fuck you doing. That's all I say. I say figure out what you're doing, cause should be no reason that you don't know what the fuck is going on. Like find a.
And it just what they said in Pineapple Express. He said in reality it just makes you look like a dumbass.
Dumbass,
like,
right?
Like for real. Like y'all sitting here with this grade A, grade S talent in acting, and y'all fucking around with his time.
Right?
Treat him like y'all. Treat him the same way y'all treat Robert Downey.
Right, because at the end of the day, you got to remember that's what a lot of these actors look at. Miss Olsen, who plays Scarlet Witch.
Scarlet Witch, yeah.
This takes up a lot of their time and their life. Like she's on. Like if she goes out and makes a movie, like the first thing they're gonna say is. When they see
Witch.
Yeah, exactly. When you see a preview, this is Scarlet Witch.
It's
you know what I mean?
It follows you around.
Right.
Your career, kind of like Harry Potter with Daniel Radcliffe. Oh, that's Harry Potter.
Right.
Except don't put over though.
Look, I was watching a movie yesterday. The Coven with Jake Gyllenhaal. I got to the end of the movie and it was like a sergeant that was there that he was talking to, and I caught a brief glimpse of him, and I was like, wait. And then when it went back, I'm like, oh shit, it's Homelander. But right, but Homelander didn't just play in Homelander. He played in a show called Banshee, and fucking show is awesome.
And you advocate for that shit all the time.
That show is awesome, bro. He was a fucking beast. But like, you don't want to just be seen for that, like, you know what I mean? Right. So, and
if you are gonna be seen for that, at least don't waste my
fucking time, right? Yeah, like the fuck, bro. Or pay me while I'm fucking sitting here.
I'll slap you with the other hand. Okay, yeah. No, but yeah, guys, let us know what you think of all of this Marvel news down below. So, like I said, man, Kang possibly being replaced as Doctor Doom, the original Avengers pulling back up for a new movie, and Marvel wasting Mahershala Ali's motherfucking time.
Right.
As always, guys, be safe. Until next time.
Peace.